Let's go. Hello? Y'all hear me? You should hear me, right? Welcome to Hackney. Oh, what the hell? I messed up the intro. Welcome to Hack Review, everybody. I hope y'all had a great day, a great night, or a great morning, wherever the hell you are from. Today we're going live to discuss the One Piece theories for One Piece chapter 1183 and beyond. But we're going over to the Discord community. I'm a little bit tired, but we're gonna make this work, right? We're gonna make this work. I hope you like this layout. If not, let me know in the comments. All right. Let's see. Righty. And if you're new to the channel, drop me a like. And let's get it. All right. So, Mujta says, do we know how the Marines operated in the Grand Line during the Rifger EA, considering no... What do you mean, Rifger EA? I don't get it. You should let me know. Brother, honestly, you should let me know. Because I'm having a hard time. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time reading what or knowing what you mean. Yo, what's up, Arifo? What's up? What do you mean finally? Finally what? 5 minutes has passed. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it takes a little bit time to set up stuff. And I got a lot of work. But I'm here, okay? I'm here. Don't worry about it. Right? Please, when you... a little bit of criticism to my brother Mujta is I don't understand what you're saying. What are you meaning? Rifger EA, considering no pirates were brave enough to set sail in it back in Grand... Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm really sorry. It may be me. All right. But right now, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, brother. Just don't be stressed out when you type in, right? Just don't be stressed out, and it will be fine, you know. Okay. I think God Valley was okay. This is coming in from my boy or my girl. I don't really know. Monkey D. Holly. I think God Valley was labeled as Rock's era, and after that, Rogers. As far as how the Marines operated, we learned from Sengoku and his talk with Garp that there are tens of millions of soldiers worldwide prior to God Valley, and I can only assume that the number grew larger for Rogers' era. I couldn't agree more. Honestly, I couldn't agree more because this is... listen. So I'm one of the people that likes to glaze rocks and glaze these legends like Whitebeard, like even Big Mom and Kaido and Gold Roger, Silver's Rayleigh. I like the past, you know. I like the legends of the past, and they have so much aura. For example, Rayleigh, like that man, he has so much freaking aura. So I like to glaze the old man. All right, I'm just saying, or the old women. In One Piece, they're pretty strong. They're pretty cool. But the story is there like this. Let me explain it in my way. The story is there to be different eras surpassing each other, right? So, first, we had Rox's era. incredible. He ruled the seas, basically. Then Shaki came in. Rogers' era, Rox's era was still at its peak, but it started going downhill from there. Then Rox was defeated. It was the end of that. Rogers' era. How can you explain Rogers' era? See, is Rogers' era the first time where he went and set sail and basically conquered the Grand Line? Was that Rogers' era? Or did Rogers' era start in the beginning of the series, 22 years after his death? Or I mean, not 22 years after his death, I mean 22 years ago after his death. Was that the Roger era? Or was that the Four Emperor era? You let me know. You let me know in the comments. Yo, guys, if somebody is here, let me know in the comments. Let us interact with each other. Right? Let us interact. Let us have some fun with all of this. Okay. God Valley, according to Google, is located in the West Blue. The first time we saw Ryger. Tiger? Roger? Do you mean Roger? Roger. Okay. First time we saw Roger in Oda's flashback, he was fighting Marines. I don't know. They have a conversation between one another. So, guys, excuse me if you didn't understand. No, you're good. You asked how they operated, which we don't have the best knowledge of to back up, but you can assume it was somewhat relative to the current era, probably, but also probably they enhanced their forces, right? They had to have enhanced their forces. They have to have become stronger because let me bring you an example. Rox by himself was able to take out one of the gates of justice. Huge, enormous gate that nobody could do anything against. Jimbei, Crocodile, everybody. Dodge Bones, I don't know. Everybody, right? Even though Gear 3 was there and everything, nobody could do anything about it. So, that Gate of Justice had to have been enhanced, right? That's my theory, anyway. They had to make it stronger so nobody would break through. Bro, edited, my fingers slip and I forgot to check. No, it's alright, bro. It's alright. We always make that mistake, typing too fast, you know? Typing too fast. Guys, what do you think? I really don't want to say this. Alright. Is it what, wait. Is this why Oda was drawing giant Nami? Nah. I don't think this has any correlation. No. I like the theory about dragon being or having the rain god, the Zaza power, the mythical Zoan Zaza. That is probably more accurate. Nami, there is no foreshadowing to that. And I think Nami really got her power up, you know? Now Nami's now one of the strongest ones, you know? There's not many. Honestly, I'm not kidding here. There's not many pirates in the world that could take Nami 1v1. Honestly, she's incredibly strong right now, especially with that lightning and Zeus. Yeah, she's kind of OP with that. So, I mean, even Usopp, like people underestimate how far we've come, and I think that is because of Oda. So, Oda, you take an L for that one. It's just because that you haven't really put emphasis on the Straw Hats that much, but you're kind of doing it now in elbaf, so that is redeemable, you know? continue. Her powers are more lightning based, but I can see where you're getting at. I could also see it, but also not, because as I told you, dragon having it would make much more sense, right? It's not me. This is Twitter post. Yeah. Okay, we have another guys. What do you think about this? Okay, so this is a video. Let's watch a video by. Hold on. Who did the video?
One Piece.
Hold on. Got to shout out the person who did the video. So shout out Waffer. Shout out Waffer. Score dog. What up? Shout out that person. Let's watch the let's watch his theory. Okay, Waffer. I don't know what you got. What do you call it? Like slash? Not slash is like this. I don't know what you call that, man. Whatever. I will type his name. Hold on. No, you can't see that. Oh, whatever, man. Hold on. Where is his name? His name. No. This is just disrespectful. If we're
One
gonna
Piece
watch
theories, you might.
Here it is. Waffer Dog. Shout out Waffer Dog. Shout out Waffer Dog. Okay, let's listen to his theory. All right. 1, 2, 3.
One Piece theories you might have never heard. It will be revealed that Yasopp left Usopp for a very serious reason. He wasn't just some deadbeat dad. He was being hunted by the world government. His name made even the celestial dragons shake in fear. He never missed a shot. But he made one huge mistake. He fell in love. He saw what happened to Roger's child and how the world government hunted him down without mercy. Yasopp knew his son would never be safe. So he changed his name and told a fake story to his wife. He wanted to protect them. The only person who saw through his disguise was Shanks. Of course he did. Shanks knows everything. With the world government getting closer, Yasopp had no choice. He joined Shanks' crew, staying far away to keep Usopp and his mother safe. But one day, when Usopp finally meets his father, Yasopp will tell him the truth. He will reveal his real name, the name that terrifies the celestial dragons, the name of the man who was hunted for decades.
My name is Sniper King!
Okay, it's a good theory. I really like some parts of it. I think they're over exaggerating. No, that's not underscore, bro. No. Underscore is the slash underneath. This is the slash in the middle. I don't know. Score. Let's call it score. Whatever. Middle score. Middle score, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this theory is pretty good. That somehow Yasopp knew Shanks and they set out to sea together. I mean, that makes sense, right? Or maybe met on the seas and decided to join one another, sure. And that Yasopp knew about Roger, how they treated his son maybe, or how he left his son behind, and that's why he kind of did the same thing, sure. He maybe had a reputation of being a good sniper, sure, and that's why he left. Yeah, I mean, there is not much.
One Piece theory, but he made one huge mistake. He fell in love. He saw what happened to Roger's child and how the world government hunted him down without mercy. Yasopp knew his son would never be safe, so he changed his name and told a fake story to his wife. He wanted to protect them. The only person who saw through his...
It's a pretty good theory. The thing about it is we have nothing to... nothing to go on, you know? There is not much here. It's just that yeah, this sounds pretty accurate, honestly. This one is a thumbs up for me. I like this one. Right, another one. Theories. Man, come on. Put your back into it. Okay, let's see. In 2025 January, when One Piece editor Fukuda had the first phone meeting with Oda, he was told that the chapter featuring Shamrock's first appearance was extremely important and that he wouldn't understand its significance unless Oda revealed to him what the One Piece really is. Huh. You know, Sandman is a usually pretty good source, but he's not always accurate. I'm just gonna tell you that. Shout out Sandman. Shout out Sandman. Yo, we got 3 viewers in here. Say what's up in the comments. Hit the like on the screen. On the stream. Hit the like button. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. We're going over the community's wishes. Hold on. I just gotta put one more thing. I forgot to put it in the stream, guys. Hold on. Yup. One more time. All right. Let's put it right here. Is this all right? Is this all right, guys? What do you think? What do you think? If you're enjoying the stream so far, hit the like button. Come on, give me some love. Give me some love. Let's grow the community together. Okay. But I thought Shamrock was there to kind of hype up the thing with Shanks and the beginning of elbaf because it was kind of slow. The beginning of elbaf was kind of slow because we had the party, and then we had the search for the key. Some parts here and there was good, but in general, it was kind of. If I would give it a rating, the beginning of the arc, the first part of the arc. Let me just give it a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not like amazing either. Towards the ending of the first part, that's where we get into the nitty-gritty stuff. That's where we get to see Gaban, we get to see Shamrock, we get to see Gunko, the Holy Knights, you know, when they're summoned, these magic circles around them. So we get to know that not only the Gorosei are not the only ones that can use the Abyss, and so on. So, yeah. Gear 5 versus Gaban and Zoro, yada yada. That was also good. I'm kind of excited for that in the anime. If the anime is gonna cook. I just know the anime is gonna cook with everything. All right. Let's continue on. Hey, bro, hold on. I'll post them. Hey, come on, Lucas. Lucas, we kind of need your theories, bro. We kind of need your theories. Hold on. Are we done? Did we run out of theories? Hold on. What is this? Dragon's markings on his face are awfully reminiscent of the Native Americans' tribal markings, which we all knew. However, I think it's also hinting at Dragon's Devil Fruit, the mythical zone type Thunderbird. Nah. This kind of was disproven the last chapter because of the Zaza thing. I mean, it's kind of clear that the dragon has the Zaza Devil Fruit. Right? We just don't know to what extent and everything. Right? These theories were all... Guys, I thought you had cooked here. You didn't really. Will of Fire, what up? Will of Fire said, okay, you had the whole entire conversation here. I haven't read. I'm sorry, my bad, guys, my bad. Okay, him connection bliss on the treasure chest and emo with domination. Oh yeah, hold on. This is pretty interesting. I'm sorry. I I have to be a Grand Line review to like make these connections, but this one, the ship where they find it's very interesting. 5 episodes left. Are you sure about that? Hold on. Are you sure about that? 5 episodes left? I thought it was 24 episodes for the season. Are you sure about Mushta? Interesting. 5 episodes left? Is that it? Ah. Right, we got some more right here. One Piece talk. Okay, presenting my One Piece gamer skill tier. I don't really get this one, sorry. Yes, this is different news. We've all heard that the voice actor of Ran Mori unfortunately passed away a couple of days ago. So may she rest in peace. What a sad day for all of anime fans, honestly. What a sad day. So yeah, I just, you know, Detective Conan was my childhood. It was more so Detective Conan than One Piece, honestly. Detective Conan was the beginning of anime, the anime journey for me and for my brother. So Detective Conan and Dragon Ball Z. That was the beginning of our anime journey, and so seeing somebody that voice acted for that show pass away just makes me real sad. So I hope or I wish her in the next life the best of luck. Or I just yeah, I don't know how to say these things unprepared, but my heart, my condolences to her family. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, and hopefully she's in peace right now. All right, this is another theory by Manga Nations. Let's go ahead and watch.
Do you know a man named his son Luffy after winning a bet with his wife? So according to a Facebook post, a man from Florida named Carlos Sanchez made a bet with his wife that if his post crossed 1 million likes, he could name their newborn son Luffy.
Ain't no
Luckily, the
way.
post did cross 1 million likes, and someone also posted a birth certificate of Luffy D. Sanchez, but it turns out this was just a lie, but not all of it. Carlos did name his son after a legendary anime character. He named his son Goku, as he always wanted to according to the original post. He even posted this video after completing 1 million likes, and when their son was born, he did a little cosplay too. Now I would have been happy if it was Luffy, but I'm happy for little Goku too.
Yo, that is goated. That is goated, honestly. That is incredible. Hold on. Yeah, that deserves. You love to see it, man. Naming your son after the anime character. Wow, you love to see it. You love to see it. It's kind of manifesting the willpower of Goku. His son is gonna. His son, if he doesn't grow up to be an incredible person, I don't know, bro. He has to be. He has to be. Just watch Dragon Ball Z, bro. All right. Arthur, the Library of Ohara says, important announcement. The interactive One Piece world map will release this Sunday. Oh, it's just a world map that he created, right? Because right now, I don't think you guys actually know this, but right now in the series, in the entire series, there hasn't been a single drawn map of the One Piece world. Drawn parts of the world, but not as a whole. And perhaps the anime has put in some filler things, but in strictly the manga, there hasn't been one drawing of the One Piece world. So, food for thought. Right? You say that, right? High school library received a donation, One Piece volumes. I wish my high school would receive such a donation. But where I live, there's not many anime fans, honestly. Hold on, what you say? Wait, only 5 episodes left. They release only one and then more break. Oh, yeah. So it's gonna be like 26 episodes per year, but we're going to go on breaks in the middle of that for like 6 months or something. Yeah. I mean, that sounds accurate. Oh, if that's gonna be the case, when are we getting God Valley? God damn, we're gonna get God Valley in like 2 years time, bro. Sheesh. Damn. Yo, honestly, I thought you guys were cooking with the theories, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately, you haven't really cooked so much with the theories. But honestly, the lives have been kind of great, especially to when it comes to the theory crafting. So I don't fault you guys for not. Let's see the memes then. Let's go ahead and watch the memes, because why not? Because why not? Why not? Right? Okay. Nobody is above the law. I like this one. Only Choppa is above the law. I like that one. I like that one. But guys, nobody's above the law, right? Okay, another one. Reader, I want to know the name of Shank's mother. Oda is Mongolia. Her name is Mongolia? Really? Did we get to know that in manga, or he just gave us a name out of his ass? I don't know. Oda reveals the name of Shank. Is this legit? I don't think so, though. Maybe it's legit. Maybe it's a SBS question. Okay.
The early One Piece SBS
Okay.
was just Oda and his
Hold on. Shout out to Stoge Does. Let's see his theory/video. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The early One Piece SBS was just Oda and his readers trolling each other in an incestuous circle. Like when one guy asked, how far can Luffy stretch? And Oda's answer was, he can currently stretch about 72 gum-gums. Alright, so then later another guy went, how many meters are in a gum-gum? And Oda went, no. In meters, it cannot be done. So here's a conversion to make it simpler. 1 gum-gum equals 10 fairy gum-gum, and 1 fairy gum-gum equals 10 funky gum-gum. So 1 gum-gum equals 100 funky gum-gum, which means
Oh,
Luffy
so
can stretch
weird,
7,200 funky gum-gums. Is that clear, you dumb sack of crap? No, because another guy met an alien from planet Gum Gum, and he can stretch 705 poison Gum Gums, which is at a 1 to 10 conversion rate with regular Gum Gum, which means Luffy's goal of reaching 100 Gum Gums is actually 10 poison Gum Gum, that he definitely surpassed when he stretched his arms so far back he said Gum Gum 3 times.
Damn, that logic though, bro, it makes so much sense, don't you think? Don't you guys think that makes so much sense? Oh no. All right, let's go to the next one. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Then 50 gum gums. Okay. Okay, please, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna say this. The One Piece are just emu. Guys, what are we on about here? Nah. I'm done with this. How do you adjust your glasses? Nah, like this. Yeah, I mean, pretty normal, right? Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie, you have been lacking. I'm not gonna lie. You have kind of been lacking, right? Because I ain't got no content, guys. Come on. I mean, we covered this in just. Okay, let's talk about the chapter. Okay, hold on. Let me switch layout. Let's talk about the chapter. Okay, let me switch layout, and we're gonna talk about the chapter, I guess. Once again, baby. Once again. Right? Let's go ahead and go right to Manga Plus. Oh, we can't even go to Manga Plus? Oh, of course we can. Let's go. Yo, hold on a second. Let me just adjust this, guys. For the stream. Hold on. Up, 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 up. Now it should work. Yep. Okay. Yo, sorry about this. I wasn't expecting to go over the chapter one more time. Hold on. Let me just window. Yes, yes, yes. Correction. Correction. Yeah, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Just was not expecting this at all. Let's put it right here. Make it smaller. Damn, I have to adjust this in the middle of the stream. Wow, such a pain in the ass, honestly. Hold on. Yeah, it'll have to be like this because I don't have the other format right now, okay? It'll have to be like this. I hope we can. Oh, hold on. My bad, guys. Oh my goodness. Yo, I kind of messed that up. You know? Yeah, I have kind of messed that up. So right here, now it should work. Now it should work. Oh my goodness. I mean, oh my God, guys. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I kind of messed up the stream. My bad. Really, my bad. Yeah. I'm not used to these layouts, honestly. Hold on, let me try to fix this. Image. Here we go. Yes, right here. Perfectos. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, kind of perfect. Yes, and boom. Boom. Let's go. Let me just adjust this one more time. I know it's not the best of layouts, but I'm kind of getting used to it, right? Yeah, I'm kind of getting used to it. Let's hold on. Yeah, this should be all right. Okay, good. Go over the chapter one more time because why not? We're sitting here and kind of having fun. So I'll tell them nobody's posting other than me. It's all right, bro. It's all right. You're doing a nice job. It's nobody has to post anything. Yo, we got 4 viewers in this stream. Welcome. Let's discuss this chapter once again because we're on break this week, and so why not just discuss it, right? Or let's just read through it one more time because why not, right? His presence is still there. Wheeze. Damn, he's wheezing. Yo, Loki's tired. It's hard to keep him inside when I'm so huge. Huff. Right? They're all kind of huffing and puffing. Nidhogger. To think I wouldn't see thee again in this world. Traitor. And Emo's kind of also huffing and puffing. Kind of makes you think how long this fight is gonna go on, right? Yo, if you're watching the stream right now, come on, hit the like button And let me know you're here. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the chapter, etc. Hold on, let me try, or you know what? Hold on, let me try to make this a little bit smaller in size. Nah, try like this. This should be all right, even though the dark area. This should be all right. Yeah. Okay, and then got the snow coming in from their elements. Yo, Emo's kind of tired. So Emo's kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie. Snow. Ah, indeed. Lightning caused by impact with ice. Thy affinity. Thy. You know, thy, King James English. Thy affinity for one another was always great. Ragnir. Yo, he's kind of looking normal, facing Loki and everything, but then when he's talking strictly to Ragnir, that's when the sinister vibe came out. You know, I mean, take a look at his freaking face right here. Don't you think he's kind of insanely hating on Ragnir? And I kind of know why. It's because Ragnir was the one doing damage to him. It wasn't Loki's dragon form or anything like that. It was Loki striking Emu with the hammer that made damage to Emu. And I don't know why he's not regenerating. There's kind of different aspect to that. The first theory that why Emu's not regenerating from Loki's hit with Ragnir is that Ragnir has a special kind of power that you can't regenerate off of. I don't know, some kind of hockey, whatever. 2, Emu cannot regenerate in this form. 3, Emu is saving his regeneration for later on. So these are my 3 theories. So thou stayed as thou were in these past few days. What do you think for a monster to come along? How familiar thy sight is? I mean, he's kind of having all the nostalgia feelings right now. He's kind of saying, "Yo, old buddy, old pal, I kind of miss you. We had fun 800 years ago. It's time to have fun again." Basically, that's what he's saying. And yes, I forgot to mention in my initial live reaction was that the Hammer Ragnir, this is the first like Oda box we got for him. So Hammer Ragnir, squirrel, fruit, mythical type, ice squirrel, Ratataskar. Okay, so that's the official, but we kind of all figured that out before it. Okay, and then the fight starts again, but we kind of cut away from it. Yeah, we kind of cut away from it. Hold on, my bad. I should also have the chat here. What's up, Baked Bread? Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up? We got the squad, baby. We got the squad. We got the squad. We got the squad one more time. We got the squad. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What's up, man? I'm happy to see you here. Hyped and happy to see you here. Where have you been all this stream? We've been streaming for 40 minutes, bro. Hold on. Yeah. Let me try to put the. I forgot to put the chat in the stream, but maybe I don't need to this time, huh? Yo, I'm gathering my theories, about to post them in 20 to 30 minutes. All right, yeah, post them, but we're not gonna go over them today. We're going to go over them tomorrow. Where the fuck are those theories? Yeah, relax, bro. Nah, but we're gonna go over them in tomorrow's stream. No worries about that. Yeah, don't worry. Let's continue reading the chapter because we're picking up on some things that we haven't picked up on. Ragnir kind of spits out the snow, and so they kind of combine their attacks just like Emu said. Basically, they combine the lightning attack with the snow. Okay, let's go. And so Ragnir is like, and boom, they try to strike Emu. Now there's a sound effect that says da 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 dum, right? What is that sound effect? Is that once again Emu's soundtrack coming into play? Is that once again it? Because we know that Luffy can, once Luffy is a kind of a little bit damaged in Gear 5, if you restart his heart, the song starts beating again. Dum, bum, bum, bum. You already know that famous moment against Kaido. Heart, come on, beat! And then he starts it again. This is kind of feeling just like that, except it is for Emu. But it's kind of like having an undertone. I may be totally wrong, but I feel that about this, honestly. I feel that that is what is going on. Ba-ba-bum. And you got Gazing. Eclipse, he starts his attack. You got boom, kya, 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 boom. These explosions. What I want to talk about right here is that Emo starts flying again, sprouts out his wings and starts flying. But I've heard a lot of theories about these eyes right here. You guys, can you guys see them? Can you guys see the eyes? Yes, you can see the eyes. So there is 1, 2. We started at this one, right? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There is 15 eyes in that. Somebody was having a theory that all of these were somehow, I don't really remember the theory exactly perfectly, but all of these eyes were kind of representing the former kings, the former members of the world government, or the former 20 kings. You know what I mean? But there is 5 missing. And somehow these kings were gods. I don't know. That somebody pull up that theory. It was kind of a good one. But now that I think about it, I don't really know. They explained it properly. So I see a lot of theories on Facebook, on X. So I'm sorry yeah, I'm really sorry for not remembering everything. 4 missing. No, it's 5 that is missing. I just went through them right now. There were 15. So 20. Oh, no. 4 missing. Yeah, exactly. Because Emu was probably one of the kings. Sorry. Yeah. No, correct. Luffy's irregular heartbeat is counter to Emu's metal hearts. A direct counter. We kind of already have a direct counter. You know what I mean? The direct counter is a counter to the Domi Reversi, right? Because he cannot be Domi Reversi. As the same goes for Loki. So maybe you have to have like an ancient mythical god devil fruit to not be able to get Domi Reversi. But that, I don't know. Wheel of Dreams. Let's go. Let's go. What up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's go, Wheel of Dreams. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to see y'all here. We got 4 viewers in the live. We were just 5. I don't know who went. But what up? Share your theories, share your thoughts. We're gonna have another stream tomorrow. So if you have another theory or something, you make sure to post it in the Discord. You already know what I'm saying. Talking like a Vladimir, you know? Anyways. So what I was trying to say is that we already have a counter to Emu, right? Luffy cannot be Domi Reversi. Maybe the people with the mythical god devil fruits cannot be Domi Reversi. There's another theory to that is better. Let me try to form it in my head and explain it to you guys. So, there are these gods, right? And with these gods, you form contracts. Okay? So far, so good. With these gods, we forming contracts. These gods have devil fruits of their own, right? So, Arif left, no problem. We still got 5 viewers in here. What up? Lovely to see you guys. If you forgot to hit the like button, do so. It will help me out a lot. So, you kind of have to form contracts with these gods, right? To get their full power. So maybe Emu formed a contract with the Earth God that was in the mural. And so he got the power of the devil. I don't know. I have, you know what? I should make a really long theory video about this because I have really many thoughts in my head. But in a live, on the spot, it's kind of hard for me to put it through, you know. So you gonna have to wait for a theory video on this, and it will be a long one. So I hope you guys have a good attention span, so you can watch it. But by the way, guys, you're the ones that are here watching the stream, all right? You're the real ones. Emu is a god that has the devil's power. That's what I'm saying. But you guys that are here in the stream right now, and I will get through your comments, I swear. You guys that are here, are you watching the every week when I drop the review video? Are you watching the videos I drop, or are you just coming to the lives? Please let me know. Let me know. I want to know what you guys think. Are you watching the videos I make or not? So Emu is a god because he can give out covenants. I mean, if you get a god power, then maybe you can give out covenants. I think not all gods make the review longer. I want to sometimes, but you know, it takes a lot to edit, and sometimes we kind of have a 2 to 3 day window to make the theory, you know. I can make longer, but it would be less edited, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes there is not really much, you know. This chapter didn't really have much. We're kind of just milking it, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why. But I really want to make the videos longer. The devil, have you? Okay, you guys should watch my old videos. I kind of stopped with the reviews a while, but the old videos, I had a lot of reviews, honestly. The devil fruit of Emu maybe just a fallen god from the One Piece pantheon of gods. Yes. So I think it's kind of like this. There are original devil fruits that was created. These devil fruits are known as the god fruits. And these devil fruits are the original ones, just like I said, so I don't know why I'm saying it again. But from these devil fruits, you get covenants and you get other powers. If I'm making sense. So yeah, I think I'm making. I don't know, bro. I like that's what I said. That's what I said. You kind of lose track in the middle, and I think also it has to do with my English. So bear with me, guys. I live. I like lives mostly. Videos are good too. Just started watching that. Thank you, Muchta. So what's the difference between a covenant and devil fruits? That's the thing. So with Emu's covenants, you make you stronger. But you kind of have the powers he gives to you. Whereas that the devil fruit power is a power in it of itself from the whole imagination desire thingy. Somebody has to have. I gotta watch more videos, but you know, guys, the work has been killing me. Like when I watch other content creators, I can form my own theory, also from based on their theories, you know, and also I can shout them out and whatever, like that. Not always. But sometimes I like to do that. But right now, these past few weeks, the work has been killing me, and so I haven't had a chance to watch any videos. That's the thing. What do you think gonna happen with Sanji and Zoro? Will they like? Will it be the last? Will their last fight be with Summers and Killingham? And if so, that would be kind of bad. Underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. Sanji fights Summers, Zoro fights Killingham. No, it's vice versa, bro. Vice versa. Sanji was there. Hold on. We can go back to the chapter right here. Wait, hold on. Sanji was kind of going to Killingham. I think that was properly stated. And Zoro was going to run into Summers. Yeah, Sanji was right there. Yeah. Sanji was right there beside the people. And Zoro was kind of heading to... Ooh, I don't know actually. Both of them could see Zaza. But I think Sanji was closer to Zaza. That's what I'm saying. I don't think this Zaza will be any kind of a threat. Unfortunately, because he's a nightmare monster. He will of course be then Straw Hat team up versus Emu. Yes, I mean, I would love that. I would really love that. That would be so good, and we would need that. But right now, I'm kind of giving up on that theory. Sanji versus Summer has more similarities. Yeah, but either way, Zoro could fight the both of them. Because Summer's got his thorns, so it would make sense that Zoro be able to cut him. And Killingham's got a staff, so he can clash with the staff. So both of them make sense. I just think that now that they're so high on life, Summers and Killingham, they think they're the shit because Emu's here and they got their, oh my god, boosty baby, let's go. You can call me Super Summers, he says. I just think that they need to be drastically effed up by Zoro and Sanji, and pretty easily. That needs to be their downfall. And we need to focus on Emu. We need that. We need that. And we need also that Brook lore, bro. Come on. Come on. And what's going on with Frankie and Usopp and Brook? Or is he going to cyberize? Is he going to make Usopp a cyborg? That would be insane. Hold on. Why would you just throw that in the air if you're not gonna do it? Why would you just throw that in the air? Why? I don't know, man. Holly, what do you think? If by a miracle of not even God, by a miracle of the entire universe, Usopp gets a power up that makes him a lot stronger and makes him be able to go up against these tougher opponents in the new world. Would you like that? Would you guys like Usopp having some kind of cyborg powers? Hold on. What's your least favorite arc for now? One, for me, Long Green, Long Land. Buck Split Head, worst antagonist. Bro, what are you on about? Dressrosa, so pacing wanted to quit One Piece because of it. And 3, Amazon Lily because of Sabaody. Hold on, bro. You went into a whole new discussion right now. Hold on. Bro, you gotta, Muchta, I'm sorry you taking the L for this one. L, bro. There. I'm sorry, Muchta. You're taking the L for this one. Because Long Green Long Lad is absolutely fantastic. Okay? Either if you watch it in the anime or the manga, in my opinion. Okay? My opinion is different than yours. And I respect that you don't like it. But I think that's a dumb opinion because that is peak One Piece comedy. Peak One Piece comedy. People would call it that arc filler and see how major and how important it was to God Valley, seeing as though how Rocks formed his crew with the Davy backfights. And it's called Davy from the Davy clan originally, coming from God Valley. To Dressrosa, fucking pacing. You must have watched One Piece, not read it. I think that's why. Because Dressrosa in the manga was incredible. If you could see past this stuff with all of the characters in the Colosseum, kind of after the Colosseum, it was just incredible. Just incredible. So Dressrosa, they got the thing with Gear 5. I know the birdcage, but the birdcage in the manga was not as overly exaggerated as the anime. The anime birdcage was awful. That arc in the anime is probably the second worst arc in all of One Piece in the anime, aside from Fishman Island. So yeah. And the third one is Amazon Lily. How come? Amazon Lily is not the best of arcs, but it's kind of the build up to Marineford. So I don't know why you don't like that arc. Is the one of the first times that we actually get more about the Haki. And you got that great moment of Luffy kind of saying, nah, I give up. He was kind of put on the spot and Hancock was telling him either these two ladies gets freed from the stone, um, and that's it, or I will give you a ship and you can go back to your friends. And he's like, okay, thank you. You should free these girls. That is, for me, one of the great moments of Luffy's character, honestly. And so I just don't understand why you don't like Amazon Lily. All right, moving on. The opposite ideas of love. The opposite ideas of love. Briars are a direct disadvantage of Sanji's fire. Also, Sanji would die seeing Zaza. Oh, you think because she's hot? Maybe, yeah. Honestly, yeah, maybe. How would Zoro fight water though? How would Sanji fight water? I don't know, man. I think we can't go up against Zaza. I think we have to go up against Killingham. But if Killingham is unconscious, Zaza wouldn't stop. I think Jinbei's gotta take care of Zaza, honestly. Jinbei has to. Because he can just control it, right? He can just control it. Jin Karate, you know? But Long Ring, Long Land is top 7 arcs. Dressrosa, read the manga if you don't like the page. That's exactly what I said, bro. An amazing Amazon Lily isn't really connected to Sabaody. It's kind of though because it's aftermath of Sabaody. So you've kind of hurt from all the Sabaody stuff, and you're not getting any exposition about it, any exposition about the Straw Hats. So I kind of get it, but still. But it's your opinion, and I respect. Yeah, we should always respect each other's opinions. And we got 6 viewers in the stream right now. Like the stream, baby. Like the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Really hope that you're enjoying this. And I'm having a lot of fun discussing. I always have a lot of fun discussing with you guys. Hold on. Worst antagonist is Virgo? Nah, come on. The first person in the series with full body hockey, and probably the only person as well. Virgo was a cool antagonist. I like Virgo because he gave it the smoker, honestly, and he was strong. Sanji cracked his leg trying to fight him. That animation sucked, bro. That animation for when Sanji kind of leaped and clashed with him sucked. That sucked. I said it again. It freaking sucked. Sanji versus Virgo sucked. And I was kind of waiting for that. I was really waiting for that to be good. But nope, it sucked. It really sucked. Hold on. Top 3 worst arcs are Fishman Island. How did Luffy almost lose to Steroid Hody? He did not almost lose. He did not. He kind of didn't go all out. For story purposes, obviously. Luffy didn't go all out because he was afraid of taking out the entirety of Fishman Island, basically. He didn't want to destroy the Noah and all of that jazz, you know. And the guy had to take steroids, and he lost to Zoro. That was kind of cool from Zoro's perspective, you know. People kind of fault Hody for it, but I kind of like that for Zoro, for him to defeat the big bad. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and the other are Syrup Village. Syrup Village was terrible in the anime. Um, but in the live action was actually pretty good. I liked it a lot in the live action, and I would presume that next year when we're going to see the remake, you know, we got 7 episodes of the One Piece remake, the One Piece remake, 7 episodes, 40 episodes each. We're going through all the way to Baradier. That is gonna be hype. That is gonna be hype. Even Syrup Village would be great. Even Syrup Village is going to be insane. And Whiskey Peak, I disagree. I disagree. I think Syrup Village is kind of ass in the anime, but I think the Buggy arc was even worse. Even worse. Whiskey Peak though, Whiskey Peak was hype in the anime. So I disagree. I like Amazon a little later was broken because of the crew split. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's what I mean. Remember when Zoro cut down Hody underwater? Yeah, he no-diffed him. Also, Zori minority hunter against Fishman. Come on, bro. That is true though. Zoro is the racist of the crew, so yeah. Bro is having too much fun with the sound effects. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it like hurt your ears. We got 7 freaking viewers in the stream. Say what's up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the Hockey Nation. Welcome to the Hockey Nation. Yo, you guys, say hi to the people watching the stream. Say hi in the comments. Like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it, honestly. I would love for you guys to interact with us. Give us your One Piece theories and everything, memes, whatever you want. Right. Hold on. You want to know my worst arcs of One Piece? It's hard. It's hard, but probably the Buggy arc in the beginning. Fishman Island. And is really hard, bro. Buggy, Fishman, and probably Punk Hazard. If we're just going on the anime, the manga is a different thing. But if we're going based off the anime, yeah, Punk Hazard. Oh, you know what? Punk Hazard might have been bad, but Dressrosa in the anime is terrible. So yeah, I changed it. I don't really know because these arcs in the beginning, they are kind of bad, but they have so few episodes, so they don't really matter, you know. These bigger arcs, they matter for real. So yeah, you have these 4 that I don't really like. We got seven viewers, guys. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let me know you are here and comment something. Comment what you thought about chapter 1182 of One Piece and what you think is going to happen in the next chapter with Zoro versus Summers and Sanji versus Killingham. Who's going to take care of Zaza? Will Jinbei do anything? Or is he just going to take care of fires and he won't take care of the water monster, which he clearly can overpower, right? He clearly can overpower the water monster. I mean, that's just self-explanatory, right? Right? Top 3 arcs, Impel Down, Ines Lobby, Water 7, Skypiea. Oh, you mean Ines Lobby and Water 7 in the same? Yeah, I like it as well. I think you should put Egghead higher. Egghead is Egghead is too good. Egghead is too good not to be in the top 5 at least. Egghead is phenomenal, honestly, because because of the backstory and because of the beginning of it. The ending kind of tones it down, brings it back down, but Egghead in the beginning, where we just see different freaking places of the One Piece world in the arc, is crazy. It's never happened. That from one onwards, we kind of did not stay to the true structure of these One Piece arcs. Usually, we get to the arc, we separate, we kind of found ourselves in the middle of danger. Then we have to go for the bad guy, or we kind of come together and then separate again to go for the bad guy, right? In Egghead, nah, the only three Straw Hats were separated. We kind of have a fight, and then we're all together again, right? And then we're all together, and then we cut away. In the middle of that, we cut away to other arcs, to other people in the One Piece. We saw Garp. We was a few episodes with Garp. We saw freaking Blackbeard, Kuruzu, you know, Law. We saw Shanks, No Diff, Kid. That was amazing. That was made. Kuzan versus Garp. Kuzan versus Garp. Once more. Kuzan versus Garp. Kuzan versus Garp is one of the most emotional fights in all the series. Kuzan, once more. Kuzan versus Garp. Kuzan versus Garp is one of the best fights of the entire series. One of the best animated fights of the entire series. And if you say no, you're bugging. You're bugging. It's great in the manga. It's even better in the anime. That fight is insane. So you have to have Egghead in your top 5 arcs, in my opinion. Reverie. The Reverie is also amazing. But that is amazing kind of for other purposes. You know, it's amazing to develop the story forward and everything, kind of theorize and stuff. But the Reverie arc is more amazing because of the One Piece community itself. That's what makes the Reverie arc so good. Because I don't know if you watched the One Piece community back in the day, but you kind of have the Reverie streams, everybody coming together, discussing who is that guy we see at the end, why does he look like Shanks? Shanks was the rat. Everybody was calling Shanks a rat. There are still people that is calling Shanks a rat, even after we kind of see, even after we know that, we basically know that the person that met with the Gorosei was not Shanks. It was actually his brother Shamrock. Which pirate he was talking about, yo, that's another thing. The Reverie arc was pretty good, but that was good because of the entire community. But elbaf, though. elbaf is currently becoming my favorite arc of the series. Yeah, elbaf, aside from the very, very beginning, it's really becoming like my favorite arc of the series. I don't want to judge too fast. Honestly. But it has been a phenomenal ride with elbaf. Like, Oda changed everything. You know, the concept. He still, even after Egghead, he still didn't stick through with the old concept of his arcs. We kind of begin. This is kind of reversed. Domi Reversi. We begin with the party, and then there is trouble in the middle. Everybody separates, and then the big bad comes in, bro. Then we got the entire flashback. The flashback was absolutely insane. I think it's the best ever flashback we've ever gotten, alongside Kuma's and Oden's flashback. And so yeah, I mean, but the God Valley flashback makes Odin's flashback look tiny, you know. But I think the Odin flashback was the better era, though. Let's see. Killingham needs people to sleep for his powers to work. Now, that's not true. That's not true because he did not sleep and he conjured up his nightmare, his own nightmare. So that's not true. He doesn't need, at least not now since he's powered up. Zoro is notorious for taking naps. He's not gonna take a nap in the middle of the fight, you know. Zoro takes naps to recover his energy because he's up scouting, you know. He's up looking out for ships, looking for islands, looking for marines. Yeah, kind of keeping watch of the crew, and that's why he takes a lot of naps during the day and he stays up during the night. So nope. Yeah, elbaf is right now incredible, and guys, tomorrow we're also gonna have a stream a little bit earlier than this. You should all come. Monkey D, Hallie, Baked Bread, Mujta, everybody, we should come to the live. The Will of Dreams as well. Yo, Will of Dreams, you don't like typing that much, huh? With 7 viewers back again. 7 viewers in the stream. Let's make it an 8. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for me, for this community that we are building right now. Hit the like button. I hope you're enjoying. I'm trying to make you a part of this as much as I can. I'm sorry I'm not that active on the Discord as much as I would like to, and that's because of work, you know. But hopefully in the future I could work with this. I would really love to work with this for the rest of my life because I love anime and manga and I love One Piece. We could see Killingham put a Mihawk nightmare. How? Who's afraid of Mihawk? Think Zoro's afraid of Mihawk? He thinks that's his worst fear? No way. No way. Zoro doesn't have a fear. No. Zoro does not fear Mihawk. He respects him. That's a different thing. Zoro has respect for Mihawk. But he doesn't fear him. He knows Mihawk. I think he knows Mihawk better than anybody right now, but he doesn't fear him. That's kind of more because of Zoro, not because of Mihawk. See, people did not understand that. So let me explain the live action thing because I really loved it. So Mihawk kind of traumatized Zoro, right? Because he won over him. But it wasn't as though Zoro was afraid of him. Because Zoro is not afraid. He's a bold character. He's not afraid of anybody. It's not that. It's just that the fact that Zoro wants to be as perfect as possible. He does not want to lose again. Zoro does not fear losing because he goes all out every single fight, but he doesn't want to lose. Okay? And that is why Mihawk was in his head. He's like, Zoro's worst fear is hold on. Let me just finish up my thought right here. That is why he kept Mihawk in his head. In the live action, he was kind of seeing him because he was reminding him of why he shouldn't lose, why he should become stronger again and again and again and again and again to fight Mihawk in the future. Zoro's worst fear is failing Kuina's promise to become the best. Exactly. So Kuina is Zoro's worst nightmare, and that is exactly why Zoro becomes really uncomfortable around Tashigi, because she reminds him of Kuina. But Tashigi, she's kind of a... You know what Tashigi is? Tashigi is the Kiba of One Piece. Okay? The one that wants to collect all the swords, all the famous swords. She wants to collect them, Tashigi. But she doesn't even know how to use haki. Normal haki. Alright? She hasn't been relevant in quite a while. She didn't do anything for the rescue of Garp and the others. She didn't do jack shit. Alright? Her captain, Captain Smoker, is nowhere to be seen. Tashigi has taken L after L after L. So she's basically kind of like Kiba saying, no, I want to be Hokage. Yes, bro, yeah. Good job. Good job. Bro was the sole reason why Akamaru was probably not the best dog hunter in Naruto or whatever. Okay? He held Akamaru back. Okay. Let's not talk about Kiba right now. Okay. Talking about Kiba 2026. That is a no, killing him will conjure his worst nightmare, a giant needle and stairs. Is that a joke or no? But really great comment from the Will of Dreams, honestly. Yep. Zoro's worst nightmare is failing the promise to Kuina and also failing the promise to Luffy. We can't forget about that. But tomorrow's live will be earlier. Can you all join? It will be like 1 or 2 o'clock European time. Stay tuned for that. I hope you have had an enjoyment out of this stream. Make sure to come to the Discord and put everything you have found in these last few days. I want to know more theories. I want more memes. Come on, let's get it pumping, all right? Especially you, Baked Bread. Come on. I know you got really cool theories in the bag. You just gotta post them, right? I've really enjoyed the stream. We got 7 viewers all the time, basically. I've enjoyed you guys' company. Every one of you, I've enjoyed you guys' company. But it's time to dip right now. I gotta go meet my cousin. Even though it's freaking late here right now. I got 24 memes, 14 theories ready, bro. What are you waiting for? Post them. We're gonna go over them tomorrow. Everybody else also post if you would like to, or your own memes perhaps, or your own theories. I hope you guys enjoy this stream. Enjoyed. And don't forget to tell your loved ones that you love them. See you.